bag different. Not a mother, but a lover and a hustle like I have children. A tad different if you add riches. If you just see my appearance, you would think I was the bad bitches. My class different, I'm no bad temperance. Why my winnings ain't her winnings? This my journey and I had intentions. I move around from any contradictions. Any low-key want a competition, immediately board the mission. I wish my critics had a pot to piss in. I'm on a show and now my ops can listen. Know my ex is out the bitching. I know my biggest flex is optimism. I know my biggest test is opposition. This right here my proposition. You must not know about me, about. You must not know about me. Co-creator of my destiny. I send a prayer, they think less of me. Can't let them get the best of me. A wise being would invest in me. I'm an observer, that's the vet in me. I let the killer rest in me. I meditate cause that's the recipe. I talk to little lethal every day. It turns out that's my therapy. I'm smooth like tahini butter with the sesame. I take them all to ecstasy. I leave them all obsessed with me. You must not know about 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 me. Nah. You must not know about me. Don't you ever for a second get to thinking. You are tuned in, I'm not sorry for the wait. Jake down the beats and put it on a mixtape. No, that is not my job to turn you on, but I can't help it cause I'm the chosen one. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. They fuck with me, now they stuck with me. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Leave it in peace. You must not know about me. Rise and shine, y'all.
Wake y'all ugly ass up.
You are now tuned in to the morning tea off GP with your girl Salita.
And your favorite couldn't be.
What's brewing?
Later.
What it do?
We here.
We in this thing.
It's been a time. It's been a little minute, ain't it?
Hey man, it's been a minute. Like,
God damn, how
what
does
is
it
going
feel?
on?
I don't know.
Somebody done had a birthday and just
Damn, that's me, ain't it?
Just ain't know how
It's
to
the
come back.
Aquarius season, ain't it? It's the age of the Aquarius, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey! It's a good time to be alive.
Folks just have a birthday and don't know how to come back from it.
Hey, what happened? What happened? What's wrong with Negroes, man?
Man, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But you know, we here. We here.
Damn,
That's in the
we
past.
is here.
That's in the past. We here today.
Yeah,
We
it
living
is.
in the present moment.
It is. It feel good though. I ain't,
It
you
feel
know.
good.
Yeah, it
Like
feel
it's
good.
not too cold this morning.
Yeah,
We gonna have. I think we gonna have cool little weather today.
yeah. You know. How was your damn?
My vacation.
But listen, hey, you had a vacation too.
You
know
know,
what I'm saying?
honestly, I honestly probably I feel like I kind of needed that because I've been like just stuck on like just work, you know, grind, and I had got like at a, you know how sometimes you get at this little stuck point or whatever, and I think I needed to take a step back and like rest and kind of have fun with life. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you gotta have fun with.
Yeah.
You need listen, man. Y'all people out here, and I ain't talking about compromise your time with the children. But yes, you do gotta have time to have some fun for yourself.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta. I mean, I think I just had my mind so it's not that I don't have fun doing what I'm doing, but sometimes it can be like kind of tedious or whatever. And it's just like I think I be so caught up on work, you know, just or what I'm gonna do next and stuff like. Sometimes I just have to free my mind and be like, oh, look at the trees, you know what I'm saying? Different stuff like that.
Appreciate everything's going on.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
I seen a video. I don't even know where it was, cause I ain't gonna lie. I'm a sponge, so every day, all day. You know, if I see something I can glean from, I just soak it up.
Yeah.
You know, but I seen the video and this guy was telling this group of guys that he was like, we in a microwave culture, instant gratification culture. You know, we only focused on getting to the next level.
Yeah.
You know, but we're not focused on perfecting our craft and perfecting this level.
Yeah.
Getting proficient at this level before we move on. And, when we talk about we want to be great, people really don't want to be great. They don't want to be great.
Right.
They want to receive what comes
with
being great or looked at as great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, if you want to get there fast, the fastest you get there will be the fastest you lose it. The faster you fall. You know what I'm saying? If you focus on just getting there, focus on your craft, focus on being prepared once it happens.
Yeah.
Earlier when I was on FaceTime, I was playing the Boss Man D-Lo. We only know about Boss Man D-Lo because of the girl that was talking about Rick Ross. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I don't know Boss Man D-Lo.
Okay, but you heard that shit. Get in with me. You heard that 1250 and
okay.
I'm driving that thing like I don't love my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit hit to some people. No, you might die. But anyway, you can tell that he's been working. You can tell that he got what he got.
Yeah.
But imagine if Boss Man D-Lo ain't been working. They have we have. When that song played, it won't catch fire and be what it is.
Right.
Once you get that opportunity, you gotta maximize it. So if you haven't been putting in the work, when they see the product, when they hear the product and they go crazy, it ain't gonna keep going crazy, and people don't want to tap in with you because you hadn't prepared.
Right. You ain't got nothing to stick.
Hey man, if you're looking for an overnight blessing, it ain't gonna happen.
It ain't.
Not the one that's for you.
It ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I feel you about that. Sometimes you be so focused on what you got going on, you don't realize, you don't listen to your body, you don't realize like you need some rest, you need some balance. And over this time, I really appreciate the rest I've gotten.
Yeah.
Because I love this right here. Now, from work to taking a little nap to getting up and all this shit to get here, that's a challenge.
Right.
But when I get in here and I, I'm in my element. So, you know what I'm saying? I love this, or whatever. So, but even with you loving something and you putting you investing your time and energy into it, you still need that balance, and you still gotta get some rest.
Facts.
You don't want to burn yourself out.
It's like I've been I just feel like the universe have its way of working. Like, sometimes I be in that mode where it be like work mode, okay, get to it mode. But then it was just like everywhere, from the algorithm on my YouTube to like Facebook to like me listening to like, different things. It was telling me, okay, you need to rest. You need to get away from this or whatever. So in so many words, I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Excuse me for being so rude. We haven't seen you all week. How are you guys doing in the audience?
I know that y'all miss us.
In the comments. Tap in and say something. This is an interactive show. You know what I'm saying? Don't be acting funny, especially if you ain't told me happy birthday. Cause like I said, Spirit said, if you didn't tell me happy birthday to swing on site, to swing on sight because the Spirit is looking out for y'all and covering y'all. Just because you don't feel it, just because I didn't tell you personally, that don't mean that you listen. You is covered because the Spirit got you covered. And then my birthday come on February the 3rd, the exact time the sun, the moon, the stars was when I was born. So many, not that many few years ago. I need to, I need that love and appreciation, and I appreciate the people that did show me love and appreciation. So if you didn't, or if you don't even know, what I'm saying, that, because we got other followers all over the planet. We got guys in jail, them guy behind that G wall and all that shit. Man, tap in, comment. You know what I'm saying? How y'all been doing? What's going on?
What it do? Happy B-Day again, bro.
Man, appreciate that, man. I appreciate all of them. All of them.
Nah, for real.
Where we at?
Well, let's go ahead and go over the overview of the topics.
Yes, ma'am.
We got the Grammys. We got Tyrese. He said
we got a good little gumbo.
We got some stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, we do.
So we got the Grammys. We got Tyrese said sometimes he wish he was born Latino. We're gonna talk about Lauren London relationship status. Bobby Hotoff divorce. Let's see. Monique in her interview with on Club Shay Shay. And then we got this woman, it's her birthday. She feel like she should go to the Super Bowl with her man. He won tickets, but he taking his friends. So we're going to talk about that later. And then we got, tragically, another black woman that has lost their life after bringing in another life.
Damn. I hate to hear that.
Yeah, so from there, we can go ahead and go into the commercial and then get back to the topics. How about that?
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business?
Is your business getting the exposure that it needs?
I don't know, Cousin P. You tell me.
Hell no. Because you're not promoting it on the morning TRG. Yo, hell no. Get y'all shit together, man. Stop playing with us.
These folks ain't standing on business for real.
I ain't standing on business.
Man, Quay said he sure was looking for us.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it be like that, brother, man. But we back.
Yeah, we back
we
like
back
we
refreshed.
Never, nah, for real. Refreshed for real.
We not gonna short change this episode at all. Well, we ain't fucked up about no time today.
Let's go ahead and jump into the Grammys. Jay-Z, he gets the Global Impact Award.
Yeah, Jay-Z got a Global Impact Award.
Victoria Monet.
On my mom, how did she go?
I look fly.
Yeah.
I look good.
I ain't know who that was.
I'm trying to
but
think.
She the one that sung it like.
Right. Well, I'm trying to.
I don't remember how it went. Like though, I'm not good at that.
I'm trying to get the beat in my head. I put that on my own mama, on my.
You got it. I'm about to say now, you a magician and a musician now. All right,
Not the magician and musician.
You know what I got that from, though, right?
Yeah, I know. Killer Mike, he won 3.
He won 3.
Three Grammys. See, I didn't even know he had dropped the album.
Hold on, listen.
But they said it was cold. Clearly it was. Killer Mike won 3 Grammys.
Best rap album, best performance, I believe, and best singer. I don't want to lie, but he had 3 of.
Yeah.
2 of them was the song that he had, Science and Engineers with Andre 3000. Listen, when it came out, well, I don't remember exactly when it came out, but I remember I made a post and it was in June.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. I just said Killer Mike.
Yeah.
In the comments, they asking, you know, and I'm like, nah, this album of the year. This was back in June 2023. I said this.
All right. P with the predictions.
Cause it was a beautiful album, and I had been following and watching out for Killer Mike because you know he had a Netflix special. Well, not a special, but he had like a series of episodes. It was like maybe 5 or 7, but he covered different aspects of the culture and history, and kind of intertwined them with what's going on today. And it was a brilliant show. He covered the Moors. He covered he covered everything that I was really surprised that he covered. But he's kind of in a David Banner lane.
Yeah.
As far as the rap game, but the music is good. Like it's a lot of conscious people out there, conscious musicians and artists and stuff. But you gotta put the conscious substance with them hard beats and that good music and put it together right. And he definitely did that. And he encompassed that like no other. But I'm surprised and I'm shocked. I'm really blown away, and it kind of got me got a little suspicious eyebrow with the situation, just knowing how the industry worked for him to do that.
Yeah.
For not to only win 1 but 3.
Right.
That kind of fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, and that's not from a hater perspective because I said it was album of the year. I just know how the system worked.
Right.
So.
It's some background work that goes.
I'm interested to see how everything play out with him because I know how it works. So even though he did that, that don't mean that it wasn't no dollar amount to compromise yourself.
Yeah.
And that's something that we'll see going forward. You know what I'm saying? As far as if he has been compromised or you know some bullshit go down or whatever, because everything is about sticking together, unity. How do we overcome? Right. You know, and I know that's a threat to the white man.
Right.
That's a threat to the system. You know, to the oppressors. You know, indigenous people. Especially indigenous men and women getting together, sticking together, having babies, raising families. Listen, that's the number one thing that these folk don't want.
Right. Facts.
That's what they don't want, and that's why you see everything around you. That's why you see the Sexy Reds being the top artist, and you see, and nothing against her, cause I love the fact that she's her authentic self. So she's a victim of circumstance because they put her on this pedestal because of what her content is, you know what I'm saying? But it's doing what it's doing, you know what I mean? So anything to divide. Yeah. Anything to divide.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what's going on, whatever.
Facts.
So it's amazing to see him, you know, be up to the front like that.
Right. Facts.
So, hey, listen to my people that's aware countries out there, man. You know, don't be surprised if you see some bullshit. Don't be surprised, cause being right and being real, that's absolutely against what's going on in that real public pedestal realm. For lack of better words. Yeah. Yeah. What you think? You gotta go. You gotta go listen to that album.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, for real.
Clearly, because, I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because I know he's, like, very knowledgeable. Yeah. And he be spitting that, you know, talk when he do talk. So it ain't surprising that he can, you know what I'm saying, put some words together. Because I know he already
putting that shit in elevators
artist.
And shit like that. You know, it need to be one of them subconscious downloads, you know, that's like, okay, even if you don't like it.
Right.
He gonna force you to hear it.
Yeah.
Because at some point it's gonna be ingrained in you. That's what's most important.
McQuay said, "True that. I think that's why this black gender wars are being propagandized.
Definitely.
So much.
Definitely. But hey, we in the age of Aquarius now, big dog. We're in the age of Aquarius now. The truth is coming out.
It is, and it's up to us to, you know what I'm saying. Is we gonna take the bait? change the narrative.
And Nate, Big Nate, gotta get your motherfucking ass on board, dog, because the truth, you don't be fucked up by the truth. If it's a cute dog involved, he don't care. He don't care how much bullshit they done did. He is against it.
To be fair, Nate ain't said nothing yet, so
he ain't said enough.
Listen, okay, so Victoria Monet, she won.
Oh my!
And I liked it, her speech that
you was supposed to finish this shit.
Cause if you say it like that, then now I gotta think of the song how it go. Cause that's the original song. Now I gotta put that on my own mama.
All right.
My hood, I look fly, I look. But I really liked it. What she was saying about what a plant is. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Well, she was saying that she's a plant, but she wasn't saying it in the way that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, but she was saying, I don't know her exact words.
Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh, this is her speech?
Right.
Okay, I haven't heard it.
Right. So she was just saying, like, you know, a plant. She was like, she feel, basically in so many words, she was saying she feel like a plant. She was like, because her roots been growing for so long.
She is.
Yeah,
That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah, she was just saying her roots been growing for so long. She been writing for all these people, whatever, and it took her to now to actually be seen and heard or whatever. And she was like, she actually feel like she's like her roots been there, but her plant just now.
Okay, I seen a piece of her shit now that I think about it, because she had came out with some, and she was like, a lot of people suggested her to perform and shit like that at the Grammys. They said she too early in her career.
Oh, that was like
5 months later.
And then that happened. She blew up. Yeah. But even then, she had something that was a dope song.
And I'm not saying
she had a dope
that
song.
5 months, at that time,
right.
that's where her journey started.
I want to say it was one other song right before On My Mama that was pretty big too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right. Because that was last year when that happened, right? When
I can't even tell you.
I want to say that was last year at the Grammys when they was saying that, when she had posted and was saying that her team or something was saying that she shouldn't perform or something.
Okay.
And I can't think of the song that she had that was really dope, but I know a few songs, you know, before On My Mama, and I do remember that post, and it's been a while, so it may have been that last year, because these, you know, time is just flying.
Yeah, hey, I swear.
But yeah, that when she said that, I'm like, wow, that, you know what I'm saying, that was dope. Yeah. Her perception of what her being a plant was. Right. And I felt that, you know, being in my 30s, like, I felt that.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z gets the Global Impact Award.
Yeah, Jay-Z and the people is the reason why I even went to go listen to his speech. I didn't watch the Grammys. I've been over all this shit.
Yeah.
I don't watch the slave movies, the shows, the Roots, the Color Purples. Not interested. Didn't watch the first one. I
never watched the Grammys myself. I mean, I just like catch the aftermath of it.
I haven't watched award shows in a long time. Probably since 2014. When I started seeing the world for what it is, it was like a switch for me. Mm-hmm. You know, cause it got to be to the point where it's like everything is like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
When I got to learn that the people that look like me and you were the Aboriginal people of every landmass, every piece of land on this earth. It was people that look like me and you that ran this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. It was people like me and you that taught, that worked the lands, that hunted the lands, that gave thanks to the lands, appreciated the lands, and honored everything that came with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those people that they would call Indians.
Yeah.
You know, but not just in America, everywhere. You have indigenous people, you have people that was tribal everywhere, you know, and you know, growing up, that's not the story that was handed down to us
At all.
and that's why we have the mentality that we have. You know, if you can get the mind, everything else will follow.
We honoring the wrong
We
things
honoring
out
the
here.
wrong things, and we don't love ourselves. But how can we love ourselves if we don't know how great we are? Everything that has been put in our face, because those who control what you see influence what you believe. So everything that's put in our face don't look like us.
Always taught that we was like
inferior.
We the bottom of the barrel.
Inferior.
We got
you know?
this everything.
And
against
hey,
us.
listen, man. From day one, man, I always knew something wrong. Hold on, Christopher Columbus. I didn't know where to go find the truth.
Right.
But it didn't make sense to me. Not knowing who my daddy was. Not knowing who my uncles was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not who the people outside of school told me who Martin Luther King was. And shit like that, right? It's a different impact when you see somebody that look like you be the great one. You know, so you know they start on they play on our mind early.
Right. Fact.
You know, so once you become an adult, you already trained. You know.
Ooh, we gotta unlearn and relearn.
You already trained. But I got what we was talking about. What I was talking about.
The Grammys.
Okay, so you know, Jay-Z is now the entertainment mogul / motivational speaker / activist / God to everybody. You know, so you know we don't see him much. So when he say something, the world listen and the world stop or whatever the fuck people want to say, right?
Right.
But if you not hip, then you won't catch his message. Even though the message wasn't too moving to me. But I will say, he said, no matter if these people not recognizing you, but you and your craft, you keep pushing, you keep showing up. That's the only thing that people need to realize, and that's the only thing that people need to hang on to that he said.
Yeah.
You know, because if you hang on to the overall message, it's like keep showing up, because one day God gonna put you in a place where they will accept you and give you some notoriety and validation.
Yeah.
Fuck that. They imitate you. They imitate your ancestors. So yes, keep showing up, because that's what you got to do to sharpen your iron to be the great person that you aim to be, to get the accolades that you want, to create the content, to create the art, to create the good, great productions that you want to create and put out for the world to enjoy. That's what you keep showing up for, because that's what you believe in. That's what you passionate about. That's what you spend your time on. Huh?
Yep.
Where your attention go, where the energy flow. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you keep showing up for. What you think about the goddamn video? Oh yeah, he did. I appreciate this too. He did speak on Beyonce, his wife, that got more Grammys. I think she got the most Grammys than anybody, but never got a rap, a best rap, a best album Grammy. Whoop-de-doo fucking do. Fuck that. They say the Beyonce's internet. You can't say nothing about Beyonce without some shit going down.
Right.
That's power. That's influence. That's the Grammy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't want the people to get caught up what he said about them sitting around praying for her to actually get acknowledged to have the best album. What? That ain't shit. You know?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. But so he's talking about that part. It was like, you know, I basically said like some people shouldn't even be in the category.
Right.
Or whatever, you know. But what you think? What you think about it?
Well, when I listened to Jay-Z's speech or whatever, like you said, we don't hear him talk much, so it was kind of funny to me, you know. He did, you know, kind of, he put Beyonce on the spotlight or whatever. I mean, as far, what you mean, like as far as a speech, or you mean as far as like the Grammys or whatever?
That's what I mean. When you heard the speech,
Mm-hmm.
what's going through your head? What's your feelings about it?
I mean, I feel like
It don't gotta be nothing grand. I'm just saying.
right.
You know?
I'm like my just looking at Jay-Z when he was up there. I mean, it was almost like he just wasn't, like, he don't really care what he say, like, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't holding back. But he also was, he ain't, I don't, because they was saying, I seen a lot of people comparing his speech to Kanye's speech, and that was totally different, because I feel like,
Okay. What?
I mean,
talk to
the
me.
reason why I feel like it was different, for one, because Kanye West, he went up there while somebody was actually winning the award and kind of took away from their shine or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Jay-Z was up there. It was his shine. So he actually, you know, shined a little bit, you know, on his wife or whatever. But, you know, at the same time, like you said, we shouldn't be so, I feel like it's a lot of politicking that goes on behind the scenes. I mean, it just don't add up. And then it's like, at some point, we do have to come to the realization, like, it ain't really for us or whatever. But I do see the other side, because black people, we just competitive, period. You know what I'm saying? And we want to get that, you know what I'm saying? We want to get that number one spot, whether whoever, you know, sponsor it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We want whatever is supposed to be the top thing for that category, because that's black folks. You know what I'm saying? We just competitive like that.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, I don't know. I mean, I thought that was crazy that Killer Mike, you know, was getting escorted out in handcuffs after he won. But the good thing is he didn't go to jail or nothing like that. They said he got into it with a security guard or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, we are above that. We are above that. It's one of the moments. It's like bittersweet, you know.
I love what Kanye did. I love what Kanye did. I do.
Now, to this day, I feel like Beyonce feel like she owe Taylor Swift the world, because she be inviting her to everything and be giving her, like, exclusive. I don't think it's fake. I think she just trying to...
Because what did Beyonce do?
What you mean?
What she do to Taylor Swift?
She ain't do nothing.
Okay. So what the fuck she doing all that shit for?
Because she feel like she... I feel her on that. Like,
what she do?
She ain't do
So what's
nothing.
the feel?
Cause that man had took that shine away from her.
What they gotta do with Beyonce?
Cause she was the one. She was the reason. She was the factor in the scenario.
She did.
I'm not saying that it was Beyonce's fault or nothing like that. But
It ain't her fault. If
I'm just saying she have a guilty.
Doing all that shit, it should have been the motherfucker that feels sorry for her. So if Kanye felt sorry that he did what he did, that's the only person that should be feeling sorry for anything. Cause look, if you won the humanitarian goddamn award for changing the diet of everybody in your goddamn hometown, right? And somebody else say, no, it was somebody that was doing that shit that wasn't as popular, wasn't as vibrant, et cetera, as you is, and they should goddamn. Would you feel sorry for winning that damn award, knowing all the work you put in, all the love and care and goddamn me detail and attention that you paid into doing everything you did to heal your community, are you gonna feel bad about it?
But you're not saying that right, because if I'm the person who's getting the award, then I'm Taylor Swift in this situation.
Okay, you're right. I just said it goddamn wrong.
The other person is Beyonce.
Well, check this out. The other motherfucker got the award.
Yeah.
And then I came in that goddamn shit and said, hold the fuck up. Letha been doing this shit and she did it better than anybody. Would you feel guilty?
I would feel, yeah. I mean,
don't feel guilty.
I mean, I'll be like, I mean, true, but you know, at the same time, like, I ain't gonna take away from the fact. I don't want to take away from the fact that this person that won this.
You did it. I did.
Well,
bask in it. Bask in it.
It's still on my heart.
Bask.
It's on my heart. It's on my heart.
So you just gonna be like apologize to that person forever?
Nah, I ain't gonna be apologized forever. But I'm just saying, Beyonce it's a little guilty conscience on her heart or something. Cause every time I see something, I see she done gave Taylor Swift first dibs.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna put it in a secret. If Beyonce got some guilty conscience on her heart,
it won't be for that.
Beyonce did some whole shit out here at some point that the public don't know about. Trust me. Listen, it's a reason why, right or wrong, the masses of these terrible people is gonna bag her and attack her enemy, quote unquote enemy, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind a whole bunch of ancient ass people gathered behind a motherfucker. They got something coming.
McQuay said, I can't think of the word, but it's a word for that feeling. It's like the feeling of embarrassment for somebody else. Right.
Secondhand embarrassment, I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, that's what it is. So we gonna move on from that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I mean, I don't know. We need a new Grammy or something, Black Folks Grammy. Tyrese.
Yeah, that part. We need a Black Folk Grammy. All the black people come together
let's
and
do a
give
Black
our
Folks
own
Grammy
award show. But guess what? You know that's why that's not gonna happen? Because the moguls, the black moguls, they tied in to the goddamn industry where they can't do no independent ass shit. They lose everything.
Well, we need to get it together.
We can have our little fish fry barbecue. We can have the people we can have a lot of people that ain't got what they got but still got influence and get together. They have Essence Fest.
But I think it's about the aesthetics too. Like, you know, dressing up and
we
like
can still have that. They have shit. It's shit that go on year round that's not the Rock Nation brunch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to go to the fish fry every time. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just say the hood. Let's just say the hood was still rocking. And let's just say this shit for Arkansas. We could have had our own award show Friday night before the hood nick. Right. Or on hood nick for every artist in Arkansas. YTV Fed. Goddamn me, Bang Roll Freddy. Goddamn me, Nick with the K. Goddamn me, Danny. Goddamn Danny Burrow. Goddamn me, Eastside Shaw, Young Bay, Peanut the Ball. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me, self-pay. Man, everybody. Goddamn me, Quez. You know what I'm saying? Eastside. Man, everybody.
Yeah, we definitely can.
We could have had we had our own show.
Listen, we got some stuff coming. Arkansas finna turn up.
Do it, but I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Tyrese said, sometimes I wish I was born Latino. I mean, the Latin community is grounded in family, loyal entrepreneurs, businessmen, and women literally represent the dream, the grind, the hustle, doing whatever it takes to stick together against all odds.
I hate this sound. It ain't no real. I hate it, but God. No.
If us is in black culture was
We
more
need a
grounded.
goddamn womp womp fucking womp. Goddamn, you sound.
Womp, womp, womp.
I think we record one and put it on this thing because no, I didn't.
If us as black culture was more grounded in these integral, magical nuances of us, we would be dominant. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. But to me, it's like.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I wish I was Latino though.
To me, it made me think about the followers, the follower people that don't got their own goddamn mind. We don't need a movie star that don't got their life together and emotionally unstable to tell us, to give us these ideas. You know, and I already have the notion of our skin folk and kin folk, like minds and same tribe. That's the only thing I'm concerned with. I wish everybody else the best. You know what I'm saying? And if you really got some skin in the game, you really been paying attention out here, you really been going through this journey, and you really been going through your own personal journey yourself, you know that it ain't gonna happen by no fucking kumbaya. All the black people, me, man, Mark, get together and turn the world upside down. It ain't gonna happen. Huh? Because guess what? Before these European, Caucasian, and white people stepped on the scene, guess who it was? Just us. Feuding with us. Hating on us. Oh, this shit been going on for thousands, millions of years. This ain't shit new. We've been different tribes having differences and having to fight it out. All the world wars been over religion and influence and power. But hey, before these other shoot off faded racists and shit came about, just us against us. So it's always gonna be us against us. Outside of everything else, whoever else got going on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, you can't look at somebody just because you think they got a whole bunch of money and they do have a whole bunch of status and a whole bunch of clout and influence and followers. Cause Tyrese is a train wreck. Love his acting, love him in Baby Boy, love what he doing Fast and Furious. Love a lot of his music. You know, help me make things easier in a bunch of situations with a lady friend. You know what I'm saying? So, but the person has his own journey and his own work to do.
Yeah.
And that's what we get caught up in.
Yeah, honestly, like we can talk about, black people coming together as a whole, but I mean a lot of stuff is out of our control. Like you said, we've been doing this since the beginning of times. I feel like the best way we can change the community is to change our household and ourselves.
But you a clown to not want to be what you is.
Right. Yeah, I ain't finna come out and say that I wish I was anything else other than
Think about what the
black.
fuck you saying before you said, man. Yes,
Right.
I realize that Mexican people, Hispanic people, Latin people, they stick together and work their mojo and share and love and spread this shit out and multiply like that.
Right.
They do that. I recognize that. They work hard.
But everybody got their own
But I don't want to be
issues,
there.
too.
I love they food.
We can always be on the outside looking in, thinking that everything good. They got their own issues too.
And then you a man. You got the influence. You got the resource. You got the money. Be a fucking leader, nigga.
Right. Be a black
Start
man.
with you.
Yeah, facts.
Let it start with you. In your own goddamn family. Cause you study going around getting these mixed breeds and these I ain't seen you with no
Right.
sister. Why you sit up here crying for the people? I don't got no sympathy for you. I don't. Drop your nuts, nigga.
McQuay said we've been hating on each other since the beginning. If you do the history, which made it easier for them folks to divide
Come
us.
on now.
Facts.
Come on now.
Lauren London.
It's people in a little bit of a little pickle, a little uproar. It was a guy that made a post about how she ain't popped out with nobody. And things like that. And what I seen was a couple of screens. I saw I go through the shares, and this one girl was like, she different from me. I would have had a nigga at the funeral.
Oh,
You know,
no.
and then you got people like, nah, she might be dating somebody, but because everything went on, it would probably be best for her to keep it private.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got a dog in a fight. I can't, I haven't went through what anybody else has went through, and nobody else has went through what I went through, so I can't dictate how they heal and how they go about dating and stuff like that. If she found somebody that she like and love and she enjoy it, whatever, she ain't wrong, for doing that. But when I see people say things like, like putting her on a pedestal because she had been popped out, I understand some of it, because to the mass it'll be a good little, sour taste in their mouth to be like, damn, you said all this about the nigga, you claim that, you know what I'm saying? Then you, cause I'm gonna tell you, I said this yesterday. If you cheated on your woman and she left you recently, but she got a Valentine, my brother, don't you feel bad? Don't you feel bad? You know why? Because that Valentine didn't fall out the damn sky. She been giving that time and attention away.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
Nah.
Ain't no Valentine. Listen, not no real.
I mean,
out the blue.
Shit. You be surprised at who waiting at the door. You ain't gotta entertain them while you in that situation. But if you realize you been getting cheated on and you get out, you want to take me on Valentine? Yes, I would be glad to. Especially if my man probably didn't even ask me.
He ain't gotta ask you. Y'all already got that.
Well, I'm saying he probably ain't even try to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he cheating all that.
We can't use your situation.
I ain't talking about my situation. I'm talking about if he cheating and all that. You talking about he cheating?
I'm talking about the part as far as the.
You said if the man is cheating and she leave the relationship because he cheating, but then she pop out with a Valentine. She been entertaining him. No, that's not. I reject. Where's the bell thing? Where's the thing? Where's the bam thing? Because I reject. No, I reject.
9 times out of 10.
He should have been on his shit.
Was out there texting and calling and receiving calls and cash out. Nigga, check that cash out.
That's a lie. She just happy to have a Valentine. That don't even mean that they fucking around. That don't mean nothing. She just entertaining the fact that she got a date for Valentine. That don't mean she even like him. She probably just trying to make him mad.
And that is some bullshit.
I don't care what you say, but that don't mean she been entertaining him. That don't mean she been entertaining him. You be surprised what they do when they waiting at the door. You be surprised what they do when they waiting at the door.
Get in line.
They been waiting in line.
She better get her shit together.
They been waiting in line for years.
There is consequences, repercussions.
And all she did was say yeah. All she did.
That shit ain't dropped out of the sky.
Hey, ain't dropped out the sky, but it's been waiting at the door. Bobby Hotoff.
An industry plant for sure. She just announced.
She divorced. She announced her divorce.
She says, Corey and I filed for divorce. That's bullshit. The comments is off. Talking about he's my best friend, is a great parent, and as sad as I am, we're gonna be better. Man, cut the shit. You a motherfucking best friend.
Yeah.
Y'all got 2 kids together. 2 young kids at that. No, this is more evidence of the industry planet your motherfucking ass for real, for real. This motherfucking bitch came out of nowhere. With Drake fucking interviews. Drake don't even fucking do interviews. Mark Cuban.
So I wonder, did she get like above herself and like, okay, you're below me now, or
listen, man,
what really happened in that situation?
Because you here, I'm gonna exclude you and I'm gonna say some. No, I'm gonna say a lot of women. A lot of women is only loyal to their emotions. So how they feel is the only thing that matters. So I think she's the industry's plan where it was planned out regardless.
Well, she was
and
gonna
she
do
agreed. But I still can see her being independent and growing the audience real fast and get to the point where she says, shit, fuck this shit, I got way more options than your whole ass. Even though you the father of my kids, I'm popping now.
Right.
I feel like this. Fuck it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see that too. You know, but I think it's the industry like, okay, we gonna put you here, but
we need you to
don't nobody benefit from the hand. They don't gotta bow down and compromise whatever they, even if they believe in anything, compromise that for whatever
right
the agenda is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's facts.
And you know, we just gotta do the math. And if I can do the math, I know y'all can, cause I hated math. You know? Shout out to Miss Karen Spinks, my math teacher, that, you know, I learned a lot from her, even though I still wasn't the best, but goddamn, she broke it down, simplified it for me. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't the best at math.
She was my dance coach.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love. She just had a birthday. We both Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Gang. But yeah, like, you know, when you do the math, we don't know anything about her before she had these big interviews.
Right.
And I remember her not having a whole bunch of subscribers when I watched some of the first interviews. You know, there's so many people out here that don't got the interview that she's got. That's got skin in the game, that's been working, that's been grinding, and got the connections. You can't tell me she not no fucking plant. You can't tell me. And then when she was on Keke Palmer podcast, Keke Palmer brought that shit up, and her answer, she talked like she didn't know what the hell a plant was, an entry plant was. So that even further made her ass look guilty.
Yeah.
Now you leave your husband that is a great father and your best friend. Shit, if y'all started, you know, you heard Boys to Men, I think it was Boys to Men or whoever song was, they group they was, they said the next person they did, we're gonna be a friend. Who they was? It don't matter, but it was our people that said that. And for her to actually marry her best friend and have 2 kids, he's such a great person. But the comments off. The comments is off. And she said, Corey, and I filed. I don't think that's how contracts work when you breaking them up. I think it's one signature that gotta be the one, the initiator. I could be wrong.
No, you can get both have to get signed.
No. I'm saying when
initiate,
when it gets filed. One party has to be the one that,
right.
Even if it's 60-40. Even if it's 70-30.
Yeah.
That's pretty close, ain't it? But somebody got the upper. That is like, I am the one that can't deal with this shit the most. You know? But hey, I ain't got no sympathy for that either, cause it's like you using the culture. You wouldn't sit down with Sukiyana just to kick with her.
What'd you think?
Now Bobby wouldn't.
Right.
Now, Angela Yee, I can see her doing it.
Right.
I can see Kendra G doing it, even though I'm disappointed in her for acting like a groupie. On that red Kendra G. She be doing the live couple singing.
Oh,
thing,
okay.
But she's also a journalist of 20 years. But it was a clip of her being a groupie in front of Coily Ray, and they show how when Coily Ray walked off. You ain't see that?
Nah, I ain't see it.
Yeah, she, you know how walking like a groupie.
Dang.
You're somebody to the people. Why are you acting like this?
Right.
That's how I look at it. You know, so, and she, you know, I mean, unless it's like somebody that you got a relationship, then, you know, but damn, obviously you didn't. If you did, they'd be like, Kendra, I mean, you can see the energy. You know what I mean? So it was groupie shit. So it was just disappointing. No, I'm not mad at nobody. And then people think they gotta do certain shit to go viral. So even if she was like, she's not really a groupie, but she was like, okay, this groupie shit I'm gonna do gonna get me viral. I don't agree with it, cause it's not authentic. But hey, I don't pay her bills, so she might be like, okay, well, this is what's gonna bring, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know, man.
Where we at?
I think it's about time.
4 pay now?
Yeah, it's about time for a video. But before we go, let's just go to what's brewing question.
Okay.
And then later we'll talk about Monique and the fatality rate of black women in the hospitals and the woman in the Super Bowl. So we'll talk about that later once we come back from the video. But as far as what's brewing, would you rather to have 7 kids, married, farm life, work the land every day? Or would you rather no kids, single life, you famous and that's how you making a living through your fame, and but you have like a quiet, peaceful life? 7 kids, no break.
7 kids on the farmland.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, my goal is to be self-sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to be on the outskirts somewhere off the grid.
Okay.
I get joy out of seeing the fruits of my labor. So my kids and family would be results of what I poured into.
Mm-hmm.
So to see them be something great would be a testament to what I poured into them, how good I sharpened them, and that's my legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's easy for me. You know, now I can see myself being single, enjoying the other lifestyle for sure.
Right.
You know, cause like even though I don't have a family,
I mean, cause it's peaceful. You ain't right. Like
I'm
you
now. I go to
right. Yeah. You live in you in your own. Yeah, you just being free.
But my goal is to have the kids and have the family, and you know, shit.
But you don't get no break. You don't get to drop the kids off at mom and them house and none of that.
That's cool. Because I come from seeing people sacrifice for me. So that's like a no-brainer for me, for somebody I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would enjoy taking the kids to school and prepping them and giving them their speeches before, cause they love me. I take care of them, I feed them, I clothe them, so they listen. See, now I give these sermons to motherfuckers that I love that don't fucking listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, they gonna be hard. I'm their hero, so they hang on to every word. To them, I'm a hero.
Right.
I've been the hand that fed them since they first opened their eyes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I'm gonna step up to I'm gonna be passionate about that. You know, I'm passionate about it. I ain't got them yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I feel you. I'll take the farm life too. Any day, all day, every day. I mean, I used to think that I was gonna be that single woman with no kids, no husband, cat lady, you know, have a lot of cats. And I was about to accept it. But then I'm like, I don't feel like I was destined for that.
Yeah, I do have thoughts sometimes like, damn. Shit, this shit don't happen. I'm gonna have to be content with it because I mean I can't deny the fact of what is going on in reality.
Right.
And what's going on in reality versus what I want is two polar opposites. It's a lot of people that don't really give a fuck about playing their role and pouring into their children and having family and I mean they want the trips. They want the good times.
Yeah.
They want the lavish lifestyle and shit like that. They want that. They don't want, you know, real genuine connections and you know, they don't want that. You know
what y'all think in the comments? I mean, cause these days a lot of people morals is not there. So I mean, sometimes single life may be the
we might need to start turning the motherfucking comments off for motherfucker not gonna goddamn use it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me.
So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the video while we wait on y'all comments, so y'all can tell us what life y'all will choose: the farm life with the 7 kids, or the single life, the peaceful life. You know, but you got the fame, but you might be a little lonely. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go into the video, y'all. Oh shit.
Turn me up a little bit. Up a little louder. Yeah. I want mine to be loud like the Leah's voice. Shout out to my girl Leah.
Did you do that on purpose? Mine wouldn't be yours.
I know.
But did you do that on purpose?
What?
Like, had it start off low, then
The beat like that.
start off low.
And on the song is like that. Where she like turn me up a little bit,
Yeah.
up a little louder.
She saying that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I said I want mine to be loud like a Leah was.
Ask what I want in a man. It's like I didn't understand, but I never was a fan. I'm sleeping with the enemy. The jealousy really triggered me. Fucking him and me will live happily ever after. But little did I know the little bastard really wasn't about shit. Once he got what he wanted, nigga really showed his ass right after. But that's the whole chapter behind me. I let a real king find me. Yeah, I'm talking about the kind that's really good with wine and dining. Treat me real good, then he got me. 6'9" me, yeah, I'm riding. I might let him come right inside me. Wanna be up in his skin like Ivy. If I said all niggas ain't shit, I was lying. Finally found the one I can find it. I'm excited. Talk all day live with. Get my night with. Give me high, give me flighty. Got a glow coming right out of my body. My friend. Really got a glow coming out of my body. Like, I'm really making songs like this for real. Like, hey. My mama always told me to be careful who I fuck, but daddy wasn't around to tell me right. Now I got my eyes on this one particular guy. I was in love, so I decided to write. I'm sending you a 4-page letter, but I
I don't know if we got a bad signal.
sing along. I'm sending to your phone. Bring it back to 05, make it pin on your ringtone.
Quay said the video is chopping up, but I heard farm life, small farm is one of my personal goals. And then I'm looking at it and it do seem like, I don't know why I would be.
from my correlation to the situation is emancipation. And I don't even know if that goes. I'm gonna look it up right after this. Yeah, I'm weak. I appreciate y'all.
Are you connected to the Wi-Fi in here?
I'm not sorry for the wait.
Turn yours off too.
Y'all need to wake the fuck up if
See
you
if
haven't
that'll help.
already. Real. I don't mean to cuss you out, like for real. Cause I'm a sweetheart.
That
I'm
mic's
an
been down.
angel on earth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't come with ill intentions. You know what I'm saying? I was God sent. I was sent. I'm one of the chosen ones. You better believe it.
Yeah.
That shit hard, ain't it?
Hey man, that shit hard.
4 pages, that one.
That
One,
was
two.
that was Lethal. Who I used to be. 4-page letter. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Artists, y'all, we need some music to play. We need some videos to play. But if y'all don't stand on business, we gonna keep these same videos in rotation. Straight like that.
Like that.
So we got Monique.
Yeah,
She did an interview on Club Shay Shay. She was dropping some gems or something.
listen, man, when I tell you, I can't tell you the last time I've been in church besides the funeral. But when I say it was several times over the course of those almost 3 hours, yeah, I had to goddamn take a pause and rejoice and say, talk your talk, Mo. Talk your talk, TT. And I don't throw that TT word around, man, cause Shannon Sharp, I don't look at him as no unk like the world. He ain't no unk to me. Now, I like what he do. I appreciate his skill set, his craft. He's very good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
But the integrity, you know, and he don't got enough for what's right over everything energy for me.
Who?
He don't got enough of I'm with what's right over everything and anything.
Right.
He don't got enough of that for me.
Who is he?
Shannon Sharp, the one that
Okay.
interviewed her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he try to play the fence too much to me. Like if Monique wasn't so aggressive and demanding, he wouldn't have confessed and confirmed the things that he did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He more worried about keeping that money flow coming and you know, these certain people and keeping connections. You know?
Right.
I mean, yeah, listen, I ain't about burning up, but listen, man. If I got an associate or I got somebody that I had a couple of conversations with that's not my real homeboy or nothing like that, if somebody gets come on my shit and they got this shit they say they got these receipts, you know, I'm not finna hinder nothing, but if I see it or hear it, then I'm not finna shy away from it.
Yeah.
You know? And if it's something near and dear, if it's somebody near and dear to my heart, I'll let them say their piece. I'm not gonna say nothing. And I'm gonna address them after the fact, but I'm not, listen, the truth is the truth. Mm-hmm. Even if it's a family member, even if it's a friend. But I do respect the fact that he did confirm what she said Tyler Perry said in the recording. But I acknowledge the fact that she had to press the issue and had to goddamn force his hand for sure. And that's my problem. You know, but I love her energy. I love how she said she's welcome to apologies and you know, it ain't no hard feelings if they can do that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she said she's loved everybody, like she is, you can feel it. She's very loving, and you can tell it's not coming from a bitter place. You know, she got a loving spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people can lie on you. Some people can lie to you. Some people can say bad things about you or do you wrong. You know, but the more you dwell on it, is a reflection of your growth and your lack of growth. Actually,
Yeah.
you know, when you can be able to love somebody from a distance and not wish nothing ill on them, then you grown. After they did something, said something that was foul or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you know, she put a battery in my back because the truth is the truth, and everybody is responsible for their own decisions and choices, and everybody gotta have accountability, and that's why I'm at with it, you know.
Yeah.
But it was one particular clip that just stood out to me. It was a few, but it was one that I feel like was more important that the world or whoever watching this need to see, and for us to touch on that, and then go into other things that she said throughout the interview.
Okay.
So let me know.
We ready.
How I feel about my husband.
Okay.
I remember him saying to me one night, because when we first got together, I was a handful, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I was really sick in the way that I thought.
Right.
And he said, check this out. You've used your brother molesting you as a crutch for your bad behavior.
Oh.
He said, and I won't allow that. He said, when you was a little girl, there was nothing you can do about it. But now as a grown woman, every choice and decision you make, it is yours. And I will not allow you to keep on saying, because of my brother. Because at what point do you take accountability for you? Baby, that grew me up, and that grew my ass up that night so fast, because I wanted to hear what my psychiatrist was saying to me. I understand. My husband was like, check this out. Check this out. You are in control of you. Every choice and decision you make, every one you lay down with, that was your choice. You've never come back to me and said you were raped. As a grown woman, you've never said that. So, how I feel about my...
Well,
She said so much, but that particular part stood out to me because I understand that everybody has trauma. Nobody is exempt from having some type of trauma. Nobody. Now, it's levels. It's trauma that some people think and believe that is worse than others. And I agree that some people experiences are worse than others. But the world don't stop and everything, start to revolve around you because of
your
trauma.
issue. Right, facts.
No matter what happens to you, it's still your responsibility to get the help or to better yourself and to come to a place where you're able to function and still thrive for whatever it is that's going on in your life or wherever you want to get to in your life and your purpose, right? And a lot of people may, take that the wrong way. They may feel like they just supposed to pray and shower people with compliments and cater to them and shit like that. I'm not against nobody that feel like they got to do with it. I don't agree with it, but I don't feel like, I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But one thing that everybody agrees with, that experience is the best teacher. And you can't pick and choose and select a politic on what people going to experience and what they don't experience, because if you truly believe experience is the best teacher, that means that you can rob people of experiences that God needs them to have the opportunity to learn from them, to be able to be who they're supposed to become to be.
I mean, true, and then at the same time, you really can't save people as much as you want to. Like, you can tell them everything, but they still got to go through it.
But there's people out here that rack their brain, stretch themselves thin just to try to save somebody that needs to go through this experience.
Yeah.
You've been through your experiences. Everybody got their own journey. I've been through my experiences. And before I went through them, of course I had ideas and feelings of, damn, somebody should have been a goddamn me, came through me before But if I didn't go through them, I wouldn't gain the wisdom and the knowledge and the lessons that I've learned. I wouldn't be able to come here on this thing every day or any platform and talk like I talk where somebody would want to listen. I had to experience things to be able to talk with so much conviction that I do.
Yeah.
I have to have these experiences to be able to break things down and use the analogy that I use to be able to translate for somebody that's going through something but mentally is struggling because they don't realize that this is an opportunity versus they're being shitted on and it's the end of the world.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I felt like it was like, damn, I'm sure my people can, I'm sure my uncle can, I'm sure my auntie can, I'm sure my mama can. I know people that can, you know.
Right.
So, but
I mean, that is, that's tough conversation, but a lot of times you need to hear that from the person that you with. A lot of times, the person that when you in a relationship, all the bad stuff that you try to keep under covers is gonna come to surface.
you got to.
And then like even your people closest to you, you do have the people that want to sympathize with you, but at the same time, like when you truly love your people, you gotta help them to push through and realize, okay, yeah, you're not the only one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here to sympathize with you, and I'm not saying that you didn't go through what you went through. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it wasn't the hardest time for you, but I'm saying it was in the past. And what are we going to do now to progress from that? We can't keep blaming it.
Yeah. So people out there, yes, your feelings are valid. You went through what you went through. You don't necessarily deserve it. We get that. But the people that you come in contact with in any capacity, they don't deserve to feel your projections from what you haven't learned and grew from.
Right.
They don't deserve that. You can't use it as no crutch. It's your responsibility to grow from what you did. God, listen, you believe in God, hey, He allowed it to happen. Think about that. You say He loves you. You say he favors you. He allowed it to happen. Hey, so I say that because I want you to know that you have a choice of the perspective that you have. Mm-hmm. Life is only 10% of what happens to you and 90% how you respond. So are you gonna let those things that happen to you to fuck up your whole life, your whole future, your kids' future?
Right.
So
because you're not hurting the other person that hurt you. You not hurting them. You only hurting yourself.
So
that person or whatever, they moved on.
Mm-hmm. Put it in your back pocket, man. Deal with it in private. Cry about it, But put it in but know when to put it in your pocket before you walk out that door. Cause the world don't care. Trust me, I know. The world do not care. But you are human, so yeah, cry. I cry 2 or 3 times a week.
I cry.
I make sure I go and get the release that I need.
Yeah.
I make sure.
We definitely have to get that out.
Yeah.
We gotta get that out.
It wasn't always that way, but I'm going every day, so yeah, stop dwelling on that shit. That nigga you fucking with, nope, that's your responsibility to make you feel better about what you've been through. It's not. You're pushing them away.
Yeah, people, we gotta grab it by the ponytail, and take accountability and and change the narrative. Change the narrative, because at the end of the day, we just stabbing our own wounds.
But
We just
outside of
stabbing our
that
own
video, one of
wounds.
the main things. Well, first of all, Monique told the truth. She talked about Tyler Perry and the conversation that they had, and Tyler Perry he confessed of his wrongdoings and he apologized. Monique has this on she recorded this. We didn't hear it. It wasn't played on the show, but she definitely had to force y'all Uncle Shay Short to confirm that that's what he heard, and he acknowledged that that's what he heard. So that alone shows evidence of how evil and conniving and treacherous the industry is. Monique is a Grammy winner. I mean, not a Grammy winner. She's an Oscar winner. That's the highest reward an actor can get, an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
The role that she played, that she won an Oscar in, she was paid $50,000. Tyler Perry has went on and around the country in the industry with the power he have telling people that she was hard to work with. So now this is a Oscar winning actress that can't get no work because of what one of the most powerful black men that has a relationship with her has said. Millions that she has missed out on.
I'm sure she probably was hard to work with, because she was probably demanding her respect.
See, but the demand came after the whole shit.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you know, as a black woman,
Yeah.
like, you know how,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
she was standing on business.
But, you know, the Breakfast Club gave her the donkey today when she was trying to fight for her money. And a lot of the rest of the world
Yeah, I
had a lot
remember
of
that.
bullshit to say about her. You know?
Yeah.
So, I commend her to be so strong. And I commend her husband, which she praised so much, because he was her rock during this time, you know. And she pointed the fact that, you know, opposed to a lot of the general public, that, you know, having a good, solid indigenous man is so imperative and conducive to, you know, having a healthy balance in your life, period. We are human beings, and we are bred to yearn for companionship by nature. No matter how we try to act it and play it. And, you know, her whole interview displayed how she went from one of those, that is a lot of those that don't value men, especially the ones that they got on everything and making good money.
Yeah.
Those are the number ones, because a lot of men they don't deal with because they make less. And because they make less, they look at them less. And she said she has been married 3 times. She said she has smashed a whole bunch of niggas. And she said her husband told her, baby, you ain't no hoe. You just had some friendly pussy. That's what she said. But she said it took him to show her how to be a lady, how to be a queen, and how to value herself.
Yeah.
She said it wasn't until they got together where she realized that she has been out of place she has not been her place in every relationship she's been in. She has not been in her place.
Yeah.
She didn't know her place. She made so much money, and she can just pick whoever nigga she wanted.
Right.
And because of what she went through, she treated niggas, you know, like trash. But it took her husband to show her different, to draw out the different in herself.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that for her. And for her to come out with that message, like, it's needed in these times, especially, like, where we just, like, so divided. and where it's a lot of women that's breadwinners and that's failing in the relationship department because of that.
Yeah, and they, they got a lot of things. They got their money, but they go to sleep alone and not being held at night. And I'm gonna I'll tell you firsthand. And I'm single. It ain't nothing like laying up under cuddle with somebody that you love, man.
Right.
That is a priceless feeling. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, because what use is it if you ain't got nobody that you love to share it with? Imagine that. You got all these fucking your homegirls that go on these trips with you. Yeah, they want to go on a trip and get drunk and have fun. They don't give a fuck about you. They got a separate group chat. Come on, y'all, be for real. Y'all pretend y'all go to these brunches and y'all get together and all this shit. But these hoes ain't ask you how your day been, how your week been. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
They probably want your nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And vice versa for these niggas too. Which is I haven't experienced in my homeboy friend group, but through certain situations and knowing motherfuckers and shit, I've been accustomed to privy to information where motherfuckers got there. I'm like, damn, niggas act like that. Catty.
Very catty.
But that's why, especially with my homeboys, I'm really hard on them because I focus on okay, majority of the households they led by women.
Right.
So yes, these niggas is sassy. These niggas is catty. But if you a single mom, you got these kids, take some time out to allow somebody to come into your life. It's me and still want y'all.
Right.
But y'all still feel like you got the same leverage that a single lady has, a younger single lady has. And you got the expectancies a younger, finer single lady has when you don't. But if you change your attitude, a nigga will come and take care of them kids too. He will. He will do it. If you know how to make the atmosphere and the peace great and comfortable for him. I ain't gonna lie, it sounds bad, but you got 3-4 kids, man. You need to be jumping through hoops for the nigga that you want to come in and do all this shit, cause it's especially if he look like he got something going on, he got options. So, and the older he gets, the more options he gonna have. So, if you want him to goddamn, he'll do it.
Right.
Man, I've dealt with women that I would have did it. But listen. They asking me to cook, Letha.
Nah, now. Not they asking you to cook.
I'm not lying, man. And it's like, I don't mind, but I just think, I'm like, damn, if I show my mama, auntie this shit, they'll be like.
Then if you start cooking, that means they're going to expect you to cook. That's going to be your role.
They'll be like, what?
Now, I would love for a man to cook for me, but
listen, and this the thing, Letha. I love to cook for somebody that I care about.
Yeah.
Cause you know how the memes go when they be like, they be sitting back watching.
Right, exactly.
That's me. I put love into my food. Like my sister do, man. Listen, my sister in a bad mood, she won't cook.
Yeah.
That's how much. So she do cook. She was feeling a good mood.
Right.
And she put love into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we rock. But it's like, if I feel like you just using me, then
right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the food's still gonna be good, but it's like I'm looking at you crazy.
Right.
You know? Especially if you done told me you is the cook for the family. Thanksgiving, they want you to cook the pies and the dressing, the main shit.
Right.
Come on, man. I give y'all grace, but goddamn. And I get labeled as a woman.
Yeah, see, it gotta be a give and take. It gotta be a give and take.
Come on, man, it's shit backwards out here.
Like me and my man, we get in the kitchen. Like I cook for him, he cook for me. Sometimes we cook together. So
that's great.
Yeah,
that's great. That's reciprocity, man. That means either one of y'all, ain't never gotta feel like, damn, is this motherfucker just fuck with me because you see what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
You see this shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? These people just want the highlight. They want the good shit. They want the benefits. They don't want to give nothing. So no, I don't hate you women. Listen, man, I love y'all. But I don't appreciate, and I am disappointed in your behavior as a whole.
So listen, we got a woman that stated that her birthday is this Saturday.
Lord have mercy.
Her boyfriend won tickets to the Super Bowl, so he will be gone all weekend, and he chose to take his best friend. The girlfriend feels that she should go because it's her birthday. The boyfriend offered to celebrate with her before the weekend or after he gets back. I don't want to make this a right or wrong thing, but whose point of view do you align with more?
Talk to us in the comments, y'all. You want to give your take on
it? I'll give my take on it. So her birthday is on Saturday. I mean, honestly, okay, my man, he won tickets to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the day after my birthday. And you decided you want to take your homeboy. Clearly, your homeboy is probably way more funner than me when it comes to the Super Bowl. But, I need my man to choose me. Like, for one, if you won tickets to the Super Bowl and you know that's the day after my birthday, automatically my man would say, okay, baby, we going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So if that's who he choose to go to the Super Bowl with, I mean, clearly, if you want to have a sword fight at the, you know what I'm saying, Super Bowl, then that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. But I mean, my thing, okay, it say that he offered to celebrate with her before the weekend or after he gets back. Was this originally like a thing, or is it because I feel like I should go because it's my birthday? Like, I don't want to have to beg for your time before you go to the Super Bowl. Like, because I should have been an automatic candidate. Because I would think we would have the most fun together. But hey.
I feel like a lot of people be in relationships for the wrong reasons. If I feel like I want to be with you, that means I got a strong friendship bond also outside of the intimacy and all that shit, right? Mm-hmm. So, for me personally, because I know everybody don't view relationships like I do. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I don't give a fuck if you don't know what the fuck a football look like.
Right.
I don't care if you don't know what a touchdown is. Motherfucker, we got some Super Bowl teams.
Right.
Baby, we lit.
Get your outfit together.
Because we going to do everything. All right, I'm going to love the game.
Right.
You going to love the food.
Right.
You going to love the shopping.
Being
and the
with me.
And the events and all that shit.
Yeah.
And you'll get real nasty for me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, that is your birthday. I'm killing two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
Right.
But I do know niggas that it's like, you know, it's some shit for the guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, you know, they do that for their reason. That's just not how I rock. You feel me? But it also was a situation where me and my homegirl CT, we were talking about. And this girl, okay, they was a couple. The girl had planned a girls trip for her birthday.
Okay.
Last minute, some girls canceled. She invites her boyfriend to just them do the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Just him and her now.
Now, me and CT was going back and forth because I said, nah. It's your birthday. What I was I'm not mad at you for wanting, because maybe we together all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't mad.
Right.
But
don't be trying to put me in last minute if you didn't want to kick with me originally.
Come on now.
Nah, for real.
And that's all I was saying. And I'm not mad about it. Okay, so, but what I'm saying is, you and your turmoil with your friends, that ain't got shit to do with me.
Right.
Because I'm going to do what I was going to do for you regardless. Besides y'all trip, long as you ain't okay. So I can understand because I told her I was like the only reason why I would do the trip if that shit happened, if she was gonna lose some money that she already paid, I'm like, okay, boom.
Yeah.
The Airbnb or whatever is already paid for, boom, we can do that. But if that ain't the case, oh no, you just ain't gonna go, and we gonna do what I had for us to do already. But you gotta stick to
Right.
your homegirls was number one.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I might do some shit with my partners outside of shit, but
Right.
if we together, most of the important, I want to share them with you. That's why I'm with you.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But most people don't get with people for the right reason. They don't. Cause listen, for me, especially this age I am now, if I don't see a possible marriage on down the line, I'm not finna do all this shit. I'm not finna say, and that's one thing that, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker might say I'm a woman hater, but listen, anybody, whether it's a girlfriend or a motherfucker I was fucking around with, one thing I ain't never did was sell nobody no dream. And that's why there ain't nobody that's bitter out there. Yeah. No matter how we don't separate, how we don't fuck with each other no more, it ain't no business besides one motherfucker. And I ain't gonna speak on that. I spoke on that in the podcast.
Yeah.
That I did.
That's the way it should be. It shouldn't be no selling dreams. Just be real about the situation. Quay said the Super Bowl is one of them once in a lifetime chances for the average person. So why not? But I get him wanting his homie to go with him though. It's a fella's thing.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm saying if something happened where see the situation, if it was already planned.
Right.
So if something happened, I'm not finna go get another homeboy.
Right.
Shit, fuck that shit. Cause what's the chance of me having some nasty shit and me fucking with somebody that, cause listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. When you out of town, especially somewhere like Vegas, shit, man, them motherfucker might fuck with you, but shit, you might be there for a couple of days. It ain't necessarily cause you just the most interesting motherfucker in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's some shit they benefit from.
Facts.
And you still might not get no ass unless you pay for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking for me. I'm speaking for most average niggas. Now me, that.
Now me on the other hand,
this motherfucker probably gonna jump out. You know what I'm saying? Jump out of my hand. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah. What we at?
We got one more thing to talk about before we get to the local news.
Okay.
So, this right here, I know we've been on the up and up, but I do have to speak out about this because it's like it's a thing that needs way more awareness on it because a lot of people still don't know about this. But we lost another black woman to the system, I would say, you know what I'm saying, by in the delivery room. And this has happened way too many times. Like the black women have the highest maternal mortality rate and are nearly 3 times more likely to die from childbirth than any other race. And we ain't talking about economics, none of that. Like black women. Because I thought this was just a case that I had seen some years ago. This was some years ago. I seen a guy. He was a father, and he had lost his wife to this same thing. She was a healthy woman, and she had their baby, and then afterwards he was just saying like basically they wasn't coming to her needs like that, and they lost her after. They had the baby, and he was in court, and he was spitting like the statistics as far as like the black women that's dying behind this. And so just recently I seen it on my news feed again, another black woman, and these are just the people that's coming out about it. Like these people, they're suing. This happened in Brooklyn, New York. It was a 30-year-old woman, black mother, Christine Fields. She died after giving birth by C-section. This was last November. And they're suing Woodhull Medical Center in Brooklyn, New York. And that's another thing too, like the video was saying that it's even more prominent. Did we lose? It's even more prominent in New York. So that was pretty crazy. Yeah, so the husband, well, like I said, they're suing for $42 million. So another thing that stood out about this situation is that she had a doula, and she actually refused to get the C-section. But when the baby's heart rate started to drop, the family was told that Fields needed an emergency C-section. Her doula was not. She had a doula. So that was the thing that stuck out to me. She had a doula. The doula was not on shift to advocate for her. So her objections were ignored. Her fiance was removed from the room, and she underwent the surgery. Hours after the son was delivered, Miss Fields bled to death. So yeah, that's just like a tragedy. And he was.
How long was this ago?
This happened this past November.
She bled it out?
Yeah. When
they did the autopsy.
Okay, so when the baby heart dropped, they did the emergency C-section, and then basically he was saying that her fiance noticed her condition was deteriorating, and he alerted a nurse, but it was too late. And then they said that her cause of death was uterine arterial injury. Uterine arterial injury. So it's a life-threatening condition that causes bleeding and hemorrhaging. So I'm thinking maybe they probably hit a nerve or something like that. But this has happened way too many times, and in this situation she had a doula. So that's what really threw me off, because it's like, you know, I'm not a parent, I'm not a mother or anything like that, but I do encourage my black mothers, my black pregnant sisters, to have at least have a doula if you're gonna have a hospital birth. And, you know, the doula is there to advocate for you for whatever decisions you want. But at this point, I'm like, is it even safe to have a baby in the hospital as a black mother?
No.
Now I'm like, I'm stronghold on now we should have a doula and a midwife and a home water birth.
Yeah, and that's crazy, because that's a factor in my courting a woman, because you know, it could be a woman that can line up everything. Yeah. But she might be on some shit where it's like, no, I'm gonna. Yes. And that can be, she could line up but I can't do my children like that.
Listen, that matters, because, man, I've been in relationships where I'm like, I think we on the same page, but then I straight up, you know, when I came to the conclusion, like, okay, I want to have a water birth. I want to homeschool my kids. My kids not going to eat no McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My kids going to be vegan. Them are my 3 staples for, you know, when I do have kids. And when I presented that to, you know, when I first came to that conclusion and I presented that to the person I was in a relationship with, they like, what? No. I'm taking them to McDonald's. Like, they not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to, and so I make sure to put that in the forefront of a relationship conversation. Like, this is what I'm straight up doing with my child. And if you're not on this page, then we're not on the same page. And it's not going to work out. McQuay said, yeah, I've seen a few videos about the discrimination in the hospitals towards black women. Basically, getting at black women have a higher pain tolerance. Yep. So less precautions are taken. They delivered one lady her baby with the head off and tried to cover it up. Yep. That just happened recently too. And that was actually a black doctor that did that. So I don't know what was up with that situation, but that was pretty wild. And then my whole thing is too, so many black women have had, before pregnancies or after pregnancies, so many women have had hysterectomies, black women. So many black women have had C-sections when they have had their babies. And I feel like a lot of these C-sections are unnecessary because it's becoming so more, it's becoming way more common for a woman to have emergency C-section because of something that's going on. Like, and it's like, it's tough when you in a hospital and you have, like, if you say you don't have a doula and you really nervous about all of this stuff that's going on, and they tell you already nervous about having a baby, and they tell you, oh, you gotta have an emergency C-section, like in this case the baby heart rate is dropping. But I haven't heard of a high mortality rate for women that's having these home births. So man, I strongly encourage my black women, even before you have a child, let's plan for these home births, these natural births, having a midwife and a doula. Listen, because I don't know what's this is not the first time this system is being sued in this situation. So we need to wake up as a whole, and we need to get back to the midwives and the doulas. Yeah, and because that's what they did back in the days. Because clearly they're not on our side, and it's not to put fear in anybody that's pregnant, any black woman or nothing like that, but it's like to raise awareness that we can't put all our trust in that system, you know. Yeah, so that's one of the things I wanted to talk about before we get to the local news. Did you have anything for the local news? I have a few things. Okay. Well, one thing, they looking for this lady.
What she do?
She didn't stole somebody's credit card and then got $2,000, $2,300 worth of tires for her car.
Tires?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how many tires that car got?
No, I'm trying to see. I don't know if she was
steal cars.
You
to
know,
need that many getaway cars.
I don't know if the tires costed that much. 4 tires cost $2,300. I don't know. I know my tires be about $400 a tire, so that's like $1,200.
She might got the big monster tires.
I mean, she had a big SUV car that what they got on camera. She got like a white SUV, but it did have.
Or she getting it from somebody else. For somebody else.
True. And then the sunroof on the truck was the glass was punched out.
No.
Yeah, McQuay said she got a dually truck, ain't it?
You heard
something. Listen, I don't know, but she got $2,300 worth of tires, and they looking for her now because they said that was that wasn't her credit card. She stole that credit card.
So your granny and son done made some candy and some dressing. Come bring them by the station so I can get them. So if they fuck around and put up at y'all house, it get ate up good and don't go to waste.
What is you talking about?
I'm just saying, I'm hungry.
On February 17th, that's
coming up.
That's next weekend. My guy Osiris Bali open mic night. We having a show at Aphrodisia Studios. It's called As a Matter of Black. Black has it all. So for Black History Month, I'm one of the featured artists. So, you know, I decided to put it out there. Me, J Slim, Marcel P. Black, and MCE are all the featured artists. But it's gonna be, you know, open mic night. You know, we gonna be, you know, it's gonna be some music, some poetry, all things art. So if you an artist, you in the Little Rock area, Pine Bluff, Little Rock area, you need to be in a place because you could have an opportunity to get on the mic and also just vibe with other artists and just get some kind of, inspiration. And yeah. And if you a fan of mine, you need to come too. If you like music, if you like some good music, some good art, some good poetry, you need to be in the building. Thanks. You need to be in the building. No, for sure. And my girl Elnora Wesley, she had the vegan restaurant here before. She's reopening, and it's called Home Vegan Restaurant, Black owned. So y'all check that out. I believe she's doing her grand opening on February 17th out here in Little Rock. So y'all be in tune with that. You know what I'm saying? We need some more black owned businesses, and the fact it's a vegan restaurant, I'm team vegan all day. So if y'all want to try that out, y'all go check her out. Sure. McQuay said, where is that again? Oh, it's at Aphrodisia Studios in Little Rock. It's kind of hidden a little bit. It's behind the what do you call the building when it's a lot of different stores?
Mall. Shopping mall.
Like shopping center. Yeah. It's like in the back.
Outlet.
It's in the back of the shopping center.
It's in the pile of outlet.
But it's a small, intimate place.
It's intimate. It's freaky.
I ain't gonna say all that. But it's a vibe, man. I really felt it was like a homie vibe. Like, I'm like, okay, that's where the artist at. Like, it's some talent in Arkansas.
Thanks.
And me, I'm just getting my footprints out here, and so y'all can book me.
Hello.
For a real deal gig, you know what I'm saying?
Hello.
But yeah. Yeah, that's what I got for today. Do you got any tips you want to leave with the people?
Hey, man. I don't got too much of nothing. Let me think. Listen. Your feelings are valid. Yes, your parents probably, made some mistakes. And you probably haven't got an apology yet. But let's not make our parents' mistakes overshadow the sacrifices that they made for you, because you benefited from them. And at the end of the day, you have their DNA. So if they did some fuck shit, hey, it's still a possibility there's some fuck shit in you.
This is true.
So they want you to be better. But to be better, you have to face that shit and go from it. But they made the sacrifices for you to be able to. Keep that in mind.
Y'all heard Cousin P.
That's me. Yeah.
And